E.T. was a huge blockbuster for its day, and just about everyone who watched it most likely remembers the emotional scene where E.T. almost ends up dying. Hell, even I get choked up every time I think of it. But besides the movie, there was another reason that would end up making fans cry even more, and that was the E.T. video game. Back in July of 1982, Atari struck a deal with Steven Spielberg to produce an E.T. video game. It may have seemed like a good idea at the time, but the demands of this partnership would end up causing the game to be labeled as the worst video game in history. First off, the Spielberg contract called for the game to be released by Christmas, which only gave programmers 6 weeks to complete the entire game. Secondly, they were also required to produce 5 million copies. Well, this just turned out to be a recipe for disaster, since Atari games usually needed 3 to 4 months to complete, and the normal production run was around 300,000 copies. Yikes. After releasing E.T., people were so confused and frustrated by the game that many people ended up returning them. Atari was now stuck with 5 million unsellable copies of E.T., so to clear out their inventory, they ended up taking the games out into the desert to bury them. And since I just happened to figure out the secret location that these things were buried in, I was able to score some copies for myself. So, time to dust off the old Atari and see how bad this game really is. Upon starting, we're greeted with a pixelated E.T. head with the goofiest smile you ever saw. Now, I'm not really sure what a shit-eating grin looks like, but if I had to guess, this would be it. After the startup screen, E.T. must travel around the landscape in order to find 3 telephone pieces so that he can phone home and win the game. Now, the only way to find these pieces are by falling into these holes, which end up covering almost half the damn screen. In fact, there's so many of these things, I can't even take 2 steps without accidentally falling into one of these fuckers. Now, since there are a shitload of holes compared to only 3 telephone pieces, you'll be doing a lot of hole searching. Nothing here. Nothing here. And big surprise, nothing here either. Oh, wait a minute, here's something. A flower? I don't want this shit. Just give me a damn telephone piece. This piss-poor attempt at trying to add strategy to a game just fails miserably. And the only thing that'll help you save time during your search is a question mark symbol that appears randomly at the top of the screen. If you press the action button, the game will then tell you where a piece of the phone is hiding. So now all you gotta do is drop down and collect the piece. But even though dropping down is easy enough, trying to get out becomes harder than pulling a rabbit out of your ass. Ugh. The worst thing about this method is when you reach the top, most of the time you'll fall right back down again. Damn it! Shit! Oh, come on! Ah, fuck you in your hole! Now, as if that wasn't frustrating enough, you also have to worry about avoiding these FBI agents. These assholes appear out of nowhere and take telephone pieces that you've already collected away from you. What a dick! Aside from dealing with FBI agents, you also have to deal with this annoying scientist bitch. If she catches you, she'll drag your ass back to the lab and pull you way off course. Even if you try to run away from these guys, you'll either end up falling into a hole or run into a weird glitch in the game. What the fuck? I'm not going anywhere! Ugh. This game is terrible. If you grab a piece of the phone, the FBI agent keeps attacking you. If you take a step in any direction, you fall into a hole. And if you get out of the hole, you fall right back down. And before you know it, the timer runs out. Well, I've had it. This is absolutely the worst game I've ever played in my life. If E.T. wants to go home, let him find his own fucking way home. I'm sorry, E.T. I didn't mean those things I said. I'll get you home. Don't worry. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, drop down here. Grab the first piece. Search the landscape. Grab the second piece. Avoid this guy. Good. Alright, the last piece. Got it. Now I just gotta find the spaceship icon and call the mothership. Ah, there it is. Now I just have to go back to the beam out site and wait for the counter to run out. Come on. No, wait a minute. Get away from me! Stop! No! Shit! Well, mother sucker, double fucker! Your ass is grass now, buddy! I'm gonna make you wish you were never born!
Open up! This is the FBI! We know you're in there! Give us back the games you stole and we'll leave you alone!
Ha! You hear that? They're gonna take your ass back to the desert, and I couldn't be happier. Oh, I can't stay mad at you. Come on, let's get out of here. I think we lost him. Come on, E.T., make us fly! Make us fly! Ugh. Ow, stupid game. Not more E.T. games.